channel, Glow with Candace, and if you're new here, welcome. I'd love to see you back on my channel, so hit the subscribe button down below to see future videos like this and more by me, and don't forget hit that notification bell as well so you can be notified for any future uploads of mine. Today we're going to be going over a new palette from Morphe. I'm so excited to finally try out Morphe, and this color scheme on this palette really spoke to me. I purchased the 9H Hot for Hue 9-pan eyeshadow palette, and I'm so excited to show you guys how I got this look, let you know how I feel about the product, do swatches for you, and tell you if I think this is worth the purchase. And I'm also really excited to just try Morphe out for the first time. I've heard wonderful things about this brand and how affordable and pigmented the eyeshadows are, so I cannot wait to dive in and to show you guys. You guys, I'm so excited to unbox this palette with you. I have never used any Morphe eyeshadows and I've heard that they are wonderful. So I cannot wait to swatch this palette and to show you guys how it looks and also make a beautiful eye look with it. This is the 9H Hot for Hue eyeshadow palette from Morphe. They released several of these 9-pan palettes and I was really intrigued by Hot for Hue. The colors are just so bright and beautiful and I don't really have anything like that. So I really wanted to go a little bit out of my comfort zone, so I'm really excited to share this with you guys, do swatches, and of course real-time use and do an eye look. This pan is a 9-pan palette and it retails for $12. You can find it at Ulta or you can find it on the Morphe website. So this is the outer packaging of the eyeshadow palette. I love the pink color. I'm so excited to open this up and to see all the bright colors. And then on the back too, it gives you a little glimpse of the 9 colors that are gonna be there. Ooh, so I'm loving this outer packaging. It's like this pink color with some orangey yellow, Hot for Hue, and it's plastic, but it's kind of like a durable plastic. So I really like that. And then on the back, it has the names of the different colors of the pan. So we have Sweet Nothings, Feel Good, Sizzling, Electricity, Just Peachy, Keep It Casual, Big Heart, Haughty Alert, Yellow there. And let's see, it is 0.35 ounces. So I'm guessing that means per pan. Also, I just want to add in there, Morphe is a cruelty-free brand. So for those of you where that's really important, just make note of that. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. So I open it up and it just screams summer, honestly. Like, this is beautiful. I mean, look at those colors. So you have the, like, obviously the mirror and this pink border, and then you have orange here. Kind of reminds me of like a sunrise or sunset, kind of the packaging. And then we have these beautiful colors. They're so vibrant, and this color, it scares me, but I'm also really attracted to it. I'm like, wow, that is gonna be, wow. Like, I don't even know. I don't think I'm gonna do that today. I don't know, maybe we'll see, but this is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. So here we have Sizzling, Keep It Casual, Yellow there, and then in the second row, starting from right here, we have Feel Good, Just Peachy, Haughty Alert, and then this last row over here, we have Sweet Nothings, Electricity, and Big Heart. I tell you what, it's kind of hard looking in the camera at this palette, and then of course looking at the back at the names, and I get confused, and I'm saying it, I feel like I'm saying it backwards. I really had to concentrate with that, so. But this palette, these colors are absolutely beautiful. They scream summer and honestly spring too. So I'm super excited to swatch these and to see how they look. So this is very vibrant on the finger. Like, I really love that. Wow, so pretty. That one's a little bit lighter, but it is a sparkly color. You can see the color though, it's just hard to tell on my fair skin. That's really pretty too. Just Peachy doesn't wanna, here we go. Those sparkly colors are just light, but they are there, and it's just moving so you can see it a little bit better there. Wow, that's pretty. I am loving how this swatched, and I'm super excited to dive on in and to see how this will look in today's eye look. And to just see how blendable and how pigmented these are in real-time use. Lately, I've been on a kick with using concealer instead of eyeshadow primer, and I'm gonna be using Born This Way Too Faced concealer here. I just recently bought this, I love it, but I bought it in a too dark a shade, so it's just gonna have to be primer that I use on my eyelids. The eyeshadow is gonna cover up because it's a little too dark, unless I have my self tan on, which I definitely don't right now. So I'm just gonna be using this in the shade Swan, and I'm just gonna put this above my eyelids to make a nice base. Typically now I either set my concealer with a setting powder, or I'll just use a light shade in the palette so that way it isn't sticky, tacky stuff when applying my eyeshadow. And just because I'm really wanting to look at all the colors here today and really create a nice look and like see how they're all working on the eyelids, I'm actually just gonna use one of the colors in the palette, even though none of them is like a nice like lighter shade of just my skin tone kind of, but I will still use one of these because I feel like it's important to see how they're looking. Also, the brushes I'm gonna be using today are from my brunch brush collection from BH Cosmetics. They haven't been deep cleaned yet in a couple weeks. I do clean them off with this handy dandy tool every time I go to use a different color. However, they are stained right now, so they don't have any actual color on them from other palettes, they're just stained, so bear that in mind. I apologize that they are not cleanly looking ones, but I promise you, you will see no color transmit with these brushes. So I'm just gonna be using this BH Cosmetics blending brush here, and I'm just gonna go in, and I think I'm going to use just Peachy, which is this middle color here. I think it'll be a good color to just kind of go over all the eyelid there. So I think I'm gonna go in next with Haughty Alert, which is this orange color here. And I'm gonna be using this brush from my BH Cosmetics. Once again, it is stained, but I promise we're not gonna get any color transmit there. Wow, this Haughty Alert is super pigmented, so I'm gonna have to be real careful when applying this. Oh my. That's really pretty. Next, I'm gonna be going in with this kind of more tapered blending brush here, and I'm gonna go in with Big Heart, which is this color right here. This one is also very pigmented. And I'm just kind of gonna go to the very corner of my eye there and kind of blend it out. Now I'm gonna go in with this blending brush and just kind of blend out those colors there together. I really like to do my eyeshadow before I do my foundation because when I have little mess ups and things that have fallout, it's really easy to just go in and fix it all up once you do your foundation. So I always love to do my eyeshadow first. It's kind of like my go-to thing. The orange got a little lost, so I'm gonna go in with this brush here and I am going to just tap a little bit back in so it's not too lost. I'm gonna go in with just Peachy again, which is this color right here in the middle. And I'm just gonna go a little bit close to the orange here and just tap it in, kind of like for a nice transition. I'm feeling like with this look, I'm gonna go in with Keep It Casual, which is kind of like this gold shimmer color. And I'm gonna go in and kind of go to the inner corner of my eye there. Feel like there's not too much on the brush, so I'm gonna go in with my finger and tap it in. It's kind of that gold is almost like a peachy gold. It's hard to describe, but it's really pretty. Honestly, I still had to go in twice with both, so even if I feel like you can use the brush for this as well, but you might have to go in there a second time to get the payoff that you're wanting from the shimmer. But either way, I think it's beautiful. So now I'm just gonna blend this out with my blending brush. I noticed with the shimmer there was just a little bit of fallout, but actually not too bad, so that's kind of nice. It's a little uneven on this side with the gold, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit more orange and then we'll be good. I didn't think I was gonna like that orange, but I'm actually really liking it. All right, so far I'm loving how it blends. I love the pigmentation and I think the colors are beautiful. I'm gonna go finish putting on the rest of my makeup off camera and then I'll come back and show you guys the final product and what I think. All right guys, I have finished putting on the rest of my makeup and now to show you guys the final look of this eyeshadow. Loving this palette and I love it for multiple reasons. So first of all, Morphe, I want more palettes from you. How can you beat $12 for this gorgeous 9-pan palette? Not only that, but this look today is gorgeous and I feel like you can get multiple different looks with this palette. What I really hate is when I buy a palette and you really get mostly the same looks with each, I guess, shadows that you use, or there's just not a whole lot of options, or the colors are way too similar so they end up looking like the same look. Not with this palette. Like, I used 4 or 5 of these colors today, and it's a beautiful look, but I feel like you can make multiple different looks with this 9-pan palette. You're not gonna be stuck with just a simple, similar one look with this palette. Like for 12 bucks, you can't go wrong. It is super pigmented, super blendable. The shimmers are a little bit more sheer, so you do have to apply, if you want it to really show up, apply a little bit more than once. And you can use your finger as well, but honestly, I love this. And this was a little bit out of my comfort zone. I didn't use this one today, but I do plan on using it because I think it's wild and fun, and I think it would look good with some neon colors that you're wearing. This is just absolutely gorgeous, and I know that they came out with other 9-pan palettes recently, and this one was just a little bit more bold, and I didn't really have anything like this in my collection, so I really wanted to step out of my comfort zone just a little bit, and I'm so impressed and happy with it. And this is just like summer. It reminds me of just a summer day, of a summer sunset, of a summer sunrise. It reminds me of going to the beach, to the pool. Like, this is just beautiful, and the colors are beautiful, and the look that it gave me, I'm just so happy and impressed with. Very pigmented, a little bit of fallout with some of it, but not too bad. Like, I'm very impressed overall, and now I'm kind of wanting to buy more eyeshadow from Morphe. I can't believe it took me this long because I've heard so many wonderful things about the brand. So yes, I'm super happy. This will be easy storage. I mean, it's not that big, 9 colors, but you get a lot of payoff for $12. And the pan isn't little, like it's a decent size. And the packaging is sturdy, like even though it's plastic, it's not like a cheap plastic, it's nice. So if you guys are wanting to be a little bit bold like myself, I feel like this palette is beautiful. But if you liked maybe how the price is, and if you like the pigmentation, they came out with other similar, like this size 9-pan palettes with different shade ranges. So you have the more nudes or the more neutrals, a little bit more wild, depending on what you want. This was kind of in between mild and not so wild. Like, I don't think I could ever go real wild, but for me, this is wild. So, I mean, they had more that were like everyday looks. Like, definitely go take a look, because for $12, you really can't beat this beautiful 9-pan palette. Thanks for stopping by with Glow with Candace. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, review, first time use of the 9H Hot for Hue 9-pan palette from Morphe. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button down below. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to see you back on my channel. But until next time, bye.